Need snacks and activities for the kids this summer? Check out Camp Little Bites, a virtual camp.
Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line, with all the other not quite, with all the never get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
When Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight, you picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me, saying, who do you think you are? I say,
I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family. And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. So let me go down, down, down in history,
down in history
as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family.
That's all I ever wanna be.
And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
Yeah. It's King of Music. Yeah, look, last time that I checked, Christ still reigns. If I die for the gospel, I'ma still gain. Last time that I checked, I could call him direct. We are not a gang, but don't mess with my set. Last time that I checked, let me dissect. Christ cut the noose Satan had on my neck. Last time that I checked, told the devil get the check. I'ma need payback for everything he wrecked. Last time that I checked, Christ never took a L. Eternity is long, boy, you better book it well. Last time that I checked, KMF still winning souls, passing out the bread of life, hit us for the dinner rolls. Every time I check, we win in the battle. I got my kids in the battle. I ain't a sideline Christian, boy, I get in the battle. I check, 100 mil on my neck. That's what they say. Gucci on the wrist, so how did I guess? I checked and they talking about the same old thing. Till my God snatch you up like it ain't no thing. I checked, and you should fear God. Surround yourself with homies that'll help you hear God. Last time that I checked, I don't do it for a check. I seek to please God, I don't need your respect. Last time that I checked, Christ coming soon to trample on Satan, boy, it ain't nothing new. Last time that I checked, you should give your life to him. You ain't getting into heaven if you like to sin. I checked and eternity is real. Saved at 15, fire burning in me still. Last time that I checked, you know we keep the truth in the music. I'm in the booth, got a tool for the truth and we use it. I check Kingdom Music, we some end-time soldiers, and I don't recommend you go against my soldiers. I check my God, he can use whoever. Give your life to Christ, we can do this together. I check, Christ still reigns. If I die for the gospel, I still gain.
Last time that I checked, the church was a mess. I'm just waking up, y'all done lost my respect. Y'all glorify the artists more than God at his best. They get 1 million followers, now they thinking they the head. Last time that I checked, none of y'all died fully. The way they hair straight and narrow, y'all looking kinda crooked. Last time that I checked, you made a meal off the gospel. Got people up in Kenya missing meals off the gospel. You may be real to the world, but you ain't real to the gospel. Jesus Christ, my real brother, y'all looking like apostles. Y'all better get in line, y'all don't see the end of time. Y'all handing out idols for the gospel, that's a crime. Last time that I checked, the king coming back. Don't be conformed to this world, y'all did just that. You wanna be raptured up before you pass the test? You ain't down for your neighbor, you getting left where you at. Last time that I checked, the God up inside of me gave me discernment. You lie to them, but you can't lie to me. Christ never operated in greed, he did it for free. You turn a house to a market, that's a deadly disease. I checked, you said haven't denied yourself. Before I be uneven the yoke, I'll be by myself. Before I was reborn, this wasn't even how I felt. Go and test the spirit and recheck the spirit inside yourself. Last time that I checked, the way to heaven straight and narrow. So you better get in line, there's no room on the side. Way to hell broad and wide while the son was crucified. Yeah, he died, but he rose. I checked, he's still alive. And you can come alive, eat the flesh and drink his blood. And your eyes be open up, your guys don't like you much. You tried to hit the club, you tried to hit the bud. Your foot wouldn't fit the limb, you tried the other foot. Last time that I checked, this wasn't our world. And God called us to be apart from this world. Be in it, not of it. Our Father is above it. If you want to battle cross to do it, then don't follow for nothing. God sent me here, so I'm coming at you hard. I got a court order for all y'all frauds. He serving death sentences, you asking what for? He charging these spirits that's trying to play God.
There's no such thing as a master chef in barbecue, because barbecue can't be mastered.
Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line, with all the other not quite, with all the never get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
When Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight. You picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me, saying, who do you think you are? I say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all.
I didn't have my mic on. I was talking to y'all. Sorry. Okay. I know, Mary Love, y'all had your questions posted. For whatever reason, this thing erased them. Will y'all post them again? I saw your thing, Mary Love. You said about 14. I can see some of them right here where you said you lost your connection last time. And you're probably dating 14 women. I hope not. Tanya said that her... ex. I forgot which ex she was talking about. I thought she was talking about both of our ex-husbands, but I hope not. But if you've been seeing him for like 20 years and he's doing some of this stuff, yeah, I would investigate to see and make sure, because he kind of does act like Tanya's ex. When after Tanya said that, I was like, you know what? He kind of had them traits. Hey, Divine. Divine, go ahead and ask your question again, just so it's up here. And I know you put it up here. Well, yeah, but still, like, if he's doing it behind your back and not telling you, then he thinks it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But it may not be that now, because he could have an awkward silence, because that was true for her ex too. Like, he would get in his head too much sometimes. So wait, Divine, I found your question, darling. There you go. Because on the thing that y'all are looking at, it's not showing it, but then I have my main chat thing where I can find it. I just want to make sure I can find it. Oh, okay. So, well, as long as y'all know that, you know. I still just think you're a little bit more open, Mary Love, than he is about it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes women, I'm not going to say all women are more truthful than guys, but a lot of times in the situations they are. Now, there are times that women are shitty when it comes to, on both sides. I don't ever just say men are all bad and all that, no, because I know some girls that, horrible. Okay, so Divine wants to know, will I be in a committed relationship this year with Jay? Is that his intention? Okay. Okay. Okay, so it looks like, let's see, let me pull another one, but that is somebody facing their fear, coming out of, instead of having nightmares and worried about something all the time, it's somebody that is coming out of that, not worrying as they were. King of Cups. Okay, so I feel like he is compassionate and caring. He's coming out of a place. Of course, again, my cards don't always come out in the order that I feel they need to be read. He's facing his fear, sort of, like that lack of courage. Like, he's facing it. He's coming out of that. I feel like. I hope. Yeah, the Emperor. And he may be doing that. He may have had a father figure, like, to talk to, or it could be his father, but somebody that, you know, he's been talking with about his fears or whatever about relationships. And this could be you're in too. You might have, you know, some of this might resonate as it is to you too, you know. Let's see. And I did not keep those because that was like a pile of stuff that fell. Seven of Pentacles. So hard work, growth, payoff. That's also something valuable. Yep. Two of Wands, planning for the future. It could be traveling, but decisions, I believe it's more planning for the future. Let's see. Give me just a second. Hang on. So, beginnings. Yeah, I think he's just got to he's still got some fears, I think. But this is like trying something new, taking a risk. So, with hope and faith and, like, you know, he's still nervous. But I think that he's at least going to attempt to try to be committed with you, or tell you that, you know, he wants to be in a full-on committed relationship. I feel like it's kind of a slow energy type thing, you know, like it's not something that he's going to rush into. But I think his intention, and you're saying within this year, yeah, I think, hey, Daisha, I think at least by the end of this year, y'all have had that conversation. I don't think he has bad intentions. I think he's nervous. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he's had bad relationships in the past. Maybe you've had bad relationships in the past. So none of these cards are like pointing toward him having bad intentions. Now, again, that is just energy I'm picking up on. People can hide their energy, come out like somebody they're not. You know, I just tell y'all what I can get. What I get. Let's see. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. Well, there's your answer. So yeah, and I mean, it's not bad being slower sometimes. Like I said, it could be a combination of you and him both have been in bad relationships. I'm not saying that's it, but if he knows you've been in bad relationships and he knows he's been in bad relationships, that makes it double for him to like step back and be like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm not causing the pain she's had before. I want to make sure that I'm not gonna let the pain that I felt before inflict on me. Not that it's anything personal against you like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying. So sometimes when it takes longer, the relationships are stronger and they last. Because again, a lot of people, and I try to stress this to everybody, and I'm not telling everybody they're dumb and don't know. This is what I'm saying. I just realized this in the past 5 years. You know, when your parents are telling you, and even God, I mean, I believe this with him, that you shouldn't have sex before marriage or do this or do that. The issue with that is what it should be explained as, in my opinion, anybody can have a physical relationship. Anybody. And then people get married, but they cannot have a conversation. When they fight, the first fight is over. You know what I mean? Because they don't know how to communicate because all they had was physical. So to me, it's very important to make sure that I'm not saying people shouldn't have physical relationships. That's up to them. I'm saying that we should be teaching our kids that the reason it's said to, I'm not saying to take God out of it. I'm saying that I tell my kid, one reason God says that is because anybody can have a physical relationship. You know, it takes more it's harder to have an emotional relationship. Like the 19 kids and counting, I don't believe in the way they taught that IPL, whatever their stuff was. Ginger and all them's come out and talked about it. I love Ginger. But if y'all have ever watched that show, now the first son, I know there's issues because whatever, but I'm talking about the rest of them. All of them that's gotten married, their relationships have worked. And I believe the reason they've worked is because they left the physical out and got to know the person they were going to marry before they married. Now, I don't believe in that, the way they were, you know, that man that they follow or whatever, that's what Ginger's talking about in her book. But I think that they have good relationships because the one thing that was done right is that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't kiss or nothing. I'm not saying any of that. You should do it the exact way. I'm just saying that if you look at that, it makes a lot more sense because they knew each other. They could have a conversation and a fight, you know, and still not tear them down. And so that's just my opinion. Nobody has to agree. I'm just saying that when I look at stuff from all different angles or try to. So. Oh, is Country in here? I don't know. I've got to get with her. If Country comes in here, somebody scream at me if I don't see her. Okay. Now I done forgot who's next. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, then y'all can talk. Yep. See, those are good. And those friendships, most of the time, I mean, relationships are a little bit different, like when you go from friends to something else, but a lot of those work out too because, you know, y'all been friends for so long. And that could be another fear of his. Like, he don't want it to ruin. Y'all might need to make a pact. I know that sounds retarded. I mean, not retarded. Y'all say that word. I don't use that word as in people like that. Anyways, that sounds messed up, I know. But what I'm saying is because he could be worried too that it's going to mess up your friendship. And I didn't mean to say the R word, y'all, but I've never called somebody that when they have a mental whatever. I've never even associated that word with that, so I'm just telling y'all that. I don't, but I shouldn't say that word. And I've gotten out of it mostly till right now, you know. Okay, who was next? Now that I've explained myself to death. Mary Love, I think you were next. Were you next? And why is my name? My name is little bitty on that thing. Oh, never mind. I see your question, Mary Love. Good night. Okay. And then Sherry. Sherry, are you still in here? And Daisha, you haven't posted your question, have you, Daisha? Wait a minute. I'm back up here. You might have. Okay. So, what is T? Let me fix my cards because you know I got them everywhere. Everywhere. What is T? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, well, that's our Wands card, Ace of Wands. What is he planning for you? Something, creative? Adventurous? Passionate, per se? Well, we were just talking about physical. It's funny. He's overthinking. That's exactly what I said. He's overthinking stuff, though. He's overthinking stuff. So I don't really think, I just don't get the vibes that he's got like all these other, I don't think he could have, because I don't think he can't even handle talking to you, much less talking to, yeah. And there comes Mary Love, the compassionate one, the understanding, empathetic one. But he's overthinking things. And he's scared that it's going to, I don't feel like he's disconnected. He's scared. He's overthinking things. And when it comes to you, he's scared that it's going to cause one of these things, like a breakup or disagreement or whatever. Do y'all fight at all, Mary Love? Y'all don't, he's not one to argue too much, is he? He wants to be the man that is like, you know, has it all. Not in a greedy way, but is able to do everything, you know, everything with abundance. Yeah. And he's like, not with this card, with relationships, it can mean commitment, but I don't think this means he don't want commitment. I think it means he's scared of commitment, and he wants, okay, new approaches. He wants to do like a non-traditional relationship. And I don't mean one that has different partners, I don't think. It's just the stress of the relationship, that's why he wants it non-traditional, if that makes sense. Got you, Daisha. Because he's trying to avert what he feels would be a disaster. He wants a happy abundance of a family. And I don't know, you said he's had like I'm not going to say disasters, but we call all, when we break up, disasters. Relationships have been bad in the past. And he's like, that's his whole deal. Like, I mean, really, that's his whole deal. And that's what we've been getting with him. Like, you know, it's his whole deal. I mean, he could be like hiding his energy and really have all these people on the side, but I don't feel that right now. I know you said that y'all both date other people, but I'm saying though, like, if that's the case, then we're going to play favorites, and he's your favorite one. You're the only one he thinks this hard on. You know what I mean? Like, no pun intended with that. But anyways, he thinks very, very strategically on y'all. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have, and has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime you need it. You've got this. Well, yeah, you're very resilient. Yes, Tanya, we will add you to the list. I have 2 more in front of you, and then you. Yeah, and it's like, because y'all have a good thing, and I think that's why he like ghosts you sometimes, because he's very complicated. I mean, I really feel that. Like, I get frustrated reading on him sometimes, and I'm not even dating them, but it's like, I'm like, why? What is this? Because sometimes it's confusing. So sometimes his energy is very confusing. And it's like, I don't feel like it's a deceitful, like sneaky energy, and I could be dead wrong, but it's just weird. It's like, I want to shake him, and I don't even know him. So I can only imagine. Yeah, you're gonna, like I said, Miss Mary, you got to talk to, I don't know, you're gonna have to speak with him on about that. And I don't even know how, because his energy is so confusing, and you need to do it face to face, not on text. Like, not on, I wouldn't even do it over the phone. Face to face. That's the way I would do it. Yes, I will, Tanya. Yeah, and I don't even know whether, and it may be that he just don't want to stop doing that, but I don't even feel like it is. I don't even feel like he's got that many on the side. Like, I just don't, and I could be wrong about that, but I just feel like it's he's complicated. And sometimes I wonder if he don't answer you so that you think he's with somebody else or something, so that way you don't think y'all are getting committed. So that way he don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting confused trying to tell you, but it's, you know his energy because you're around him. It's that kind of energy. It's crazy, crazy energy. Okay. And then I just saw the list. Okay, so Sherry is up. Sherry, did you post your question? I want to say you did. But post it again. Wait a minute. Nope, I got it. Okay. Got you. Okay, got you, Sherry. Got you. Whoops. Okay. Okay, what is coming toward Miss Sherry in love this year? Okay. 2 of Wands, planning for your future. King of Wands in reverse. You are not wanting any kind of nasty, abusive, which nobody does, I know. But you're not wanting any kind of controlling relationship. You are wanting something that can be long-term and that's healthy. You know, I don't know what is healthy these days, but not a bunch of drama. That's what I'm feeling from that. And that, like, new love, yep. Emotional awakening. So you want somebody that is emotionally stable, and I get that. Okay. Stable, yep. Stable. Financially stable, emotionally stable. They don't have to be rich. That's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like whoever's coming into your life will, like, if they don't own their own business, they're going to run, like, be in management, in something. I really feel like they may even have their small business on the side. Oh, that wasn't that. This was the thing. Okay. Wait a minute. Y'all, had a thing come up for Justin on TikTok, but he's on YouTube too. A parent's worst fear. 4-year-old's unexpected drug encounter at sea. I wonder what the hell that's about. That's a little scary. Sorry, y'all. I'm paying attention to this. I just saw that. Okay. So there is the connection coming in. I feel now it may be closer to the end of summer, before the holidays, but I don't do exact dates because I'm not, I just, I have some time cards we can look at, but I tell you, when I do those, I don't go by exactly, I do a estimate around. Page of Pentacles. So yes, I do think someone's going to come in and have an offer, for a commitment. I don't know if you're working or whatever, but I also feel like you're going to have some kind of financial something coming in, whether it's a new job, a different position, or just unexpected money coming in. Yeah, this is like a new approach. With this Hierophant being in reverse, I don't feel like it's an uncommitment. It's about new approaches too, and I feel like you are taking a new approach with boundaries. Yep, Queen of Wands. Maybe being a little bit more social, but putting up boundaries. I do feel you're independent, funny, confident. I think you've been working on your confidence and boundaries. So I do feel that strongly. Because anything less and it makes your house stay, like, instead of celebrations, it's not celebration and it's unstable. And that's not what you're wanting. So you've got rid of a lot of self-doubt, all of that. Anything toxic that you were doing to yourself or you were letting people do to you, I feel like you're still maybe working on that some, but you're getting rid of that. You're shoving that out of your life. So yeah. And that gives you freedom, facing fears, your empowerment, your freedom. And you should have that. It's okay to set boundaries, even with family. That doesn't mean you don't love them. It doesn't mean you're selfish. It means that you love yourself. And you care about what's going on in your life. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. And I think that right there, that is such a good card for you right now, because I do feel like you have been working on that. Whether you've had people bring your confidence down or whatever, I feel like you are kicking those people out, and that is a good thing. Don't let anybody make you question your self-worth. Everybody makes mistakes, own them, whatever. It's a learning experience. When you know what I mean? When you meet somebody that don't make a mistake, tell them people. When you meet somebody that don't make a mistake, holler at me. Until then, this is what we do. We work on ourselves. Okay, and Daisha, I don't know why. I get feelings with you sometimes about using different cards. Actually, okay, so, your energy is going to be complicated today, because I feel like, okay, so these are my true crime cards, but they don't always have to be used that. True crime and conspiracy, but, is there something on me? Okay. You're welcome, Miss Sherry. And you really do keep working on that, because I can feel like the heatness from your light shining. So I think that you're on the right path. You just might need, anytime you need reinforcement or just a little bit of encouragement on boundaries. If I'm live, find my live or put a comment on my thing, email me, whatever. I'll remind you of the confidence you need to have. I don't mind. Daisha will, like my mods will, most people in here will. Okay. So, let's see, Daisha. I don't know what we're doing with these cards, those cards, but that's... what I have. What are you witnessing? You're welcome. No problem, Sherry. No problem. Okay, Daisha. What are you witnessing? Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, I know why that come out. Hang on. she's coming out of hiding out, retiring. I don't mean like hiding out nefarious ways. I mean, because Daisha, for a while, was not even going outside barely, I think. Dating. That's funny. And I know that was your energy, Daisha, because, like, literally, I had the other cards undone from the rubber band and everything. And it was like, nope, nope, not that, not that. The other ones, the other ones, the other ones. Okay. All right, hang on. We're putting that card over there in a second, but hang on. Now, so this come out for Daisha, and I'm telling y'all, my cards are like me. They explain everything. So, I've been getting that Daisha was going to find somebody, and she's going to be dating, and somebody that's going to be good to her. Now, the reason she's been hiding out, or retired, but not really hiding, but just not even trying to meet anybody, she's not going to put up with gaslighting anymore. She's not going to put up with people conning her, telling her lies basically, or people manipulating her. Okay, and I'm here one more, and then we're going to do the brown ones. Okay, so let me see what this is. That's exactly why those cards come out like that. This is literally my true crime and conspiracy deck. This is what I use on true crime. But, like, I was going to, okay, so I got the feeling when I had these in my hand, they're like, it's like, no, put it down. I can't explain it, but it's like, it's an aggravating feeling. Like, put it down, put it down, put it down. So I did. And I picked these up. And it's like, yeah, but no, not just those, these. Okay. And this band, this had the band on it. I had these out because I'm going to do a reading. I can't remember which one, but it was something. And it's like, no, not those. You got to get these. So then I got these, and these are what come out. So that's funny that come out like that. And now she has protection. That's what I'm saying. And now she has protection. So I don't know if you were worried about that or worried about protection or whatever. Like, you know, when your goat comes to dating. And I think these cards are going to kind of not repeat, but just reiterate. Okay, so let me put these in some kind of order so I can. So let me put these over here. I don't have my light on. I was making sure y'all could see. So we have the heart, storm, bone, acorn, dragon, and acorn. Okay, so I'm gonna do these like in order, but I might have to switch them around because I just did them in this order so I could tell y'all what they meant in order, so I'm not going back and forth on this thing. Heart, strong emotions, affection, love, and compassion. 16 is a storm, like this is her like weathering the storm. Turbulent times, danger, troubled emotions. She's been through that. 70. This is leaving something behind and making strong foundations. So she's leaving that storm behind, and I think this, let me see, this dragon. Oh, this is magnificent power, strength, courage, honor, a guardian, good fortune. There's her protection. And I think this actually, future potential, growth, positivity, longevity, and good luck. So there's her protection and her luck with her dating. So Deja, I feel like that was has to be literally a message just for you, like just from your guides to you. Yeah, I think I know you were protected. I just think you needed, you know, sometimes when you just need to, I don't know, but I feel like you needed to hear that because the way that come out and the way I wasn't even messing with them cards. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to. Allow in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Oh yeah, I believe that almost makes me want to cry. Like I have tears. I know I cry a lot, y'all, but still. That's beside the point. So I feel like I know we need to use these cards because that's what I feel. Yes, and Tanya, you can post. And you're welcome, Daisha. And when I say, I don't mean that in my messages like are dull or whatever, you know what I mean? Sometimes they kind of repeat themselves, but I believe that one was a strong sign for you, like a strong message for you. And yes, Tanya, will you repost your question? I may be able to find it, but just in case, I have been bit by something. My hand hurts. Hurts. Okay. I think Tanya's, I know she's posted her question. I'm trying to, let me see. There it is. Okay. I found Tanya's. Can you, okay, we're going to make this a little bit bigger because I so cannot see that. So we're going to do that like that. Okay, wait a minute. And hopefully y'all can see that a little bit better doing it like that. Maybe. Okay, can you please get a read on how many, oh yeah, her and her best friend. Okay. Okay, yes. So I'm going to pick, what I'm feeling to do is pick a couple of these, then we're going to do the tarot, and then I'm going to do these. There is a devil factor there, so let's see what that's about. Okay, I'm just going to put these in order just so I can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read these actually because I'm feeling that will explain the tarot when they come out. So let's do this. Okay, two. If Tanya comes back in here, like if she got booted out or whatever, tell her to rewind. Because sometimes people get booted out or have to do something or whatever. So, you know. Okay, 2 is pressure, deadlines, life passing by, aging. Okay, 6 is evil, nasty habits, deceit, and abuse. Okay, let me see. Beauty, kindness, gifts, blossoming, abilities or potential. That's factory, 34. Hard work, bringing ideas to reality, and then 63. This is strength to weather the storm. Something to help you navigate through troubled times. Okay, so let me just get the tarot before I even say what I feel. But if there's anybody in here that hasn't posted their question, I'm going to be in here for a little bit longer. If you want to post, Tanya, are you in here? I was going to ask you a question. If you're not, it's fine. I'm still doing a reading, but. Okay. Okay, let me ask you this. Have y'all had any kind of arguments or fights, or when you say you feel it in your heart, is she acting shady in any kind of way? Do you have a boyfriend or does she have a boyfriend? Or just kind of give me the background on that just a little bit. And there's a reason for my madness here. Yep, there's secrets. Okay. Okay. Do you talk to her boyfriend? This may not even be the case. I'm trying to figure out if she thinks that maybe you were messing with him or something. And that may not be it. But I'm trying to figure out because there is some kind of deceit here. And I don't feel like it's coming from you. But before I say it's coming from her, I just want to see if she had like some kind of crazy. Okay, so there's just a lot of ups and downs. So it's like you're giving and giving and giving and she takes. I mean, is it like that kind of energy? This is why I'm asking, because this devil coming out, it's like there's some kind of deceit. And it's like you have been this giving person, this energy, I'm getting it, that's been protective over her and everything. There's our card too, deceit card. And so the first card that come out right here, this is like pushover, lack of courage. I feel like that's the way she feels you are. This is like, this don't have to be a part, this can be a friendship, this lover's card. And that's how you approach her. Like y'all are friends, you're there for her, King of Pentacles, you're protective over her, but there's secrets. Like she's got some kind of secret. And she's greedy and like deceitful. And that's what I'm getting. Okay. I didn't want to say that because it'll offend some people, so I wanted to make sure before I just start spewing out stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I know some people like, oh, you're just trying to get it before you get it. I'm not trying to be the perfect, like, I know everything. But because when somebody's really good friends with somebody, you don't want to start spewing out stuff. And even if I feel it, I still am cautious on what I say. I want to tell you the truth, and I'm going to. But, you know, my wording is going to be different depending on how, like, she's just saying, yes, exactly. So I know that she feels this already. So it's not like I'm just bombarding her with stuff she didn't really know. Because that can be hurtful, and there's a way to tell people things. I do feel that energy, and there is, I don't know, like, yeah. You are, she feels like, and when I say wealthy, it don't have to be in just money. She feels like you are profitable, successful, you have a nice home, you have stuff that you've worked for, I'm sure. But it's a jealousy, like she's jealous, and she just feels like, I'm going to put it the only way I know how to explain it. She feels like, why don't she have that? Like, it's just easy for you, and I'm sure it's not. But, yeah, she feels a hardship, like, and so she gets mad at you for absolutely no reason. That's another energy on top of this deceitful energy. So, I mean, I would be careful with her, and I know you care about her, but I don't know the limits that she would or would not go to, because there's something going on in her head that she needs counseling or whatever on. Let me see what else comes out with this card. Yeah, you need to be careful because she feels like you're weak. She's the one that's insecure and has self-doubt, but okay, so this card means double meaning to me right now. She feels like you're a pushover, but all of this is listed that is her. Self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, and lack of courage. That's really her. And she's going to create new things that are not exactly good in your life that's going to cause you problems, I think. I mean, it's just the energy I'm getting. Yeah, if you were to find somebody or get a boyfriend, she's going to cause you problems with them. Because that's going to push it over the edge right there. Now you've got everything. And she ain't been offered nothing. That's the way she's going to feel. It's like a lost opportunity for her. Yeah, she wants you to have to call on her. And she wants you to feel like you need her, but really she needs you. That makes sense. So I don't feel like she has done anything to you. I mean, like as far as stealing anything from you, and I don't even know if she would steal something from you as in physically material stuff. And she may, and that may not even be the point. But see, like this 3 of cups in reverse, this is like a betrayal. Toxic friendship. That's exactly what it says too. Anger. So, I mean, I'm not ever going to tell you, hey, don't be, there's the other card to come out. Abuse, defeat, resentment, conflict. I'm never going to say, hey, just don't be like, I mean, I thought it was dangerous. This person could be dangerous to you, though. I mean, people like that can be dangerous. You just have to be real careful. I don't know how to tell you exactly, too. You're not going to be able to, with her, just quit being her friend without causing you hell. So it's going to have to be a slow process, I think, but you're going to have to stick to your grounds and boundaries. Resilience. Yep, resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. I just picked this card for somebody, but I shuffled the card, so this is your card. It's one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. So, yes, you're going to have to use your... Hey, country, I was just talking about you. I said I've got to get with country. I had a headache, if you can hear my voice, all day. So it's my fault. We're behind on your classes. Tomorrow or Tuesday, whatever day is good for you, tell me, and we will do it. That's been my fault. I've been trying to finish y'all's past life stuff too, and I'm still like, because my head started hurting, I didn't want to do it while that was going on. Yeah. But, Tanya, yeah, you're going to just watch out for her. Just be very, you didn't do nothing, girl, it was me. Very careful with her, Tanya. I mean, her energy just bothers me. Like it bothers you. You felt it. And trust your intuition too. That's another thing. Your resilience, your intuition, pray about it. Ask God for, protection from it. And yeah. Let me see something. Okay. Do you want a reading? And I'll do a reading for you too. And then, Tanya, hang on. Let me do this real quick. I want to see something. We got that a while ago. Hang on. That's what I was scared of. Okay. Hang on, Tanya. Okay. All right. Hang on, Tanya. Let me see what all this is. I have to look at these. I don't have these memorized because there's so many of them. And my brain can't hold but so much. Some of them I know, but some of these I don't have come out a whole lot. So let me see. 8. Life, vitality, sacrifice, heritage. Okay, so. Okay, I got you. 12. Hang on. Okay. Tanya, listen, this hand is like giving or receiving help, friendliness, using one's skills for a purpose. You may have to get help, and I don't mean like a childish, like, get somebody to fight her, but I'm saying for protection, to be around you with this person, I just don't feel, they're a little, Steven, thank you. Yes, please, thank you, I'm thirsty. My head's hurting. Okay, Steven brought me some food. Oh. Okay, beauty, kindness, gifts. Yeah, because this is your beauty coming out. This flower right here has come out twice for you, and that's your beauty. But see, this volcano is something erupting, like anger and the way she's going to act, and that's what makes me nervous. Let me see what this octopus is, and I'll go down to that. Yep. Greed, entanglement, multitasking, high intelligence. She's very smart. That's a scary person. I mean, that's just when they're like that. They just are. Eruption, anger coming to the surface, uncontrollable temper, built up pressure and exploding. Yes. You may need a friend you can trust, a family member, something. You know what I'm saying, Tanya? Like somebody that will help you when you're dealing with her. At least for the first little bit, because she's not good. Thank you. And I don't know for sure that she would be dangerous. I don't want to say somebody's dangerous. But even mentally, they can be dangerous. Okay. So, and Tanya, make sure you come let us know. You know what I mean? Check in if you can and when you can. Because you'll be in my prayers. And I don't mean praying for something bad to happen to her. And somebody's not wanting me to talk. Probably the devil. Gotta love it. But anyways, I'm just saying for her to get help and get away from you. Okay, so country. What are we doing? So, well, I'm glad this card come out. Even though we've only had one talk. This is not... No, let me say it's different. I'm not saying I did anything. I'm saying that I'm glad that that card come out because this is you releasing some of the nightmares or the worry you had. That don't mean that I'm saying I did something. You know what I'm saying. Anyway. Oh, look at that country. Well, I think that has two meanings. Now I might be being greedy. But I think this can be minding your connection. Not like that, you know what I'm saying. Friend-wise, and then the connection with your Aquarius. Like, I think it's going to take time. Yep. Managing tasks, learning to say no. That's you. You're learning to say no. Yep. Yeah, me and Daisha have that too. Because Tanya's like, you know what Tanya asked me last night? She said, how did you meet? I'm glad, Tanya. Like I said, prayers for you. We'll be praying for you. You know, just be careful with her. And you know what I'm saying. You already feel it, so I know you get it. But Tanya's like, how did you meet? She's like, because you're mods and you already have. She could tell the connection. I was like, yeah, and I told her how I did and how y'all did. Like it was like just a natural thing that came into play. Yep. So this is your abundance with all your emotions, like, even though it's an odd number, but they're equal. It's not a greedy emotion, like in reverse, it would be greedy, but this is like the abundance you deserve because you're getting everything straightened out in your life as far as emotional. You're releasing heartbreak, talking it out. Oh, she's your roommate. Oh my God. Oh God. Is she gonna be your roommate next year? I mean, are y'all in the summer? I don't, oh God, girl. You might have to, we might need to read on that and see if you need to get that changed. My heart of hearts. And you know what though? As soon as I said that, that come out, and that's the foundation breaking. Yeah, you need to do something. That foundation card come out. Sorry, country. I know you're not gonna get mad. That it wouldn't. It's not interrupting your reading, but that she's in a situation. She can't force. You. Oh, God. How old are you? Are you still? I'm asking you how old you are for a reason. You need to talk to your parents. Okay, yeah, you need to talk to your parents. Somebody at the school, a counselor at your university, somebody. Yeah, you do. This is you with a new perspective, country. Like you're seeing things from a different way. No, yeah, I did her reading, but this stuff, like in this thing that come out, this is because I just asked a question in my head about her too. That girl's got a lot of secrets that are dangerous too, Tanya. But you need to talk to somebody at the school or your parents or something. This girl is not doing good things. I know she's got a boyfriend, but I wouldn't even talk to him. I mean, you can tell him later, but I would talk to somebody that can assist you with this situation. You need to make sure you're journaling with times, dates, stuff she's doing. Make sure you're doing that. Yeah, this girl's like took her kindness for her weakness is what she's done. It's bad. That is real bad. Country, your stuff is coming, You've worked hard. You're welcome. Okay. And again, don't freak. This is not babies. This is a new beginning starting for you. You literally, this is like protection, and you cutting all the bad wires that you had in your life. Boys, and I know you have a girl too, but this is like your innocence, your children. That represents both the boys and the girls. You're also teaching boys how they're supposed to treat women too. Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. That's a good idea, Country. Yeah. Yeah, this is her best friend, but she's like, she said she could feel in her heart, and she's like deceitful. This girl is bad news. Bad news. Like, not just deceitful, like real smart. Like with octopus arms and can do different things at the same time. Yeah, one of them type people. And Country, you count all your blessings, even the small ones, which you always do. We've talked about that. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a wonderful thought? Which I know that you always, like, Country's one of the praying. She prays like, you know, grandma was praying. Not that she's old, but she uses the old style prayer. She prays for everything. Tanya, we'll have Country praying for you too. She's one of them prayer warriors. She's good. And she is loyal and steady at it. Oh, God. Yeah, and she'll do that too. That girl would probably be scared of that. Whatever's lacking, Country would fix it. Lord have mercy. Yeah, like if you really need protect like that much, because I told her she needed to have somebody with her when she did it. Country can be your cousin, and we don't usually lie, but this is a different situation. We'll pray about it before we do it. God knows what we're doing it. Get her on the phone, and that girl leave you alone. But having to sleep in the same room with her would make me nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that just flipped me out when you said y'all are roommates. I thought like, That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Okay, if we don't have anybody else in here, I'm gonna get off from here and I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna try to finish up these past live readings. If I'm hurting or anything, that's whatever. Like doing these little readings are okay, but I don't like to do the bigger ones because I don't want my energy to get mixed in with that. So, and I did y'all's a little bit more detailed, the past life ones, and you'll see when I send it to you. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I will be back. I don't know what time, but I'll be back tomorrow. And Country, I will message you in just a little bit, Daisha. I